Sounds a bit sus towards me.
We will be adding official One Life hardcore realms to WoW Classic Era later this summer.
Wow!
I know, shocking, shocking. No one saw it.
You getting tonal whiplash yet? I know it's been a while. I meant to do these bi-weekly and this one's taken a bit longer, mostly because I wasn't too sure with how I wanted to do it, so I decided I'll kind of play this one a lot more by ear. I'll talk and I'll go over all my little steps and what I plan on doing and then catch up with you guys again. It is level 10, so naturally I did promise I would make an update on my journey so far, and it has been a journey. As you heard, Hardcore Classic official servers has been announced by Blizzard, which means that I am now on a even tighter schedule, meaning I am not going to make it to 60 in time, unfortunately. I can only play 3 or 4 times, 3 or 4 days in a week, and I simply do not have the time to reach 60 on a single character. That is to say that with the official hardcore servers being announced, it would mean that chances are I'm not going to be able to hit 60 on Lowtidebovin before they release. As such, I plan on going as far as I can with them, and once the official drops, I will simply have to start the series over again and give it another go with official Blizzard approval and just see how it all works out, how it shakes out, because chances are I'll probably disconnect or have power go out and lose all my progress and never play it again. So I don't plan on truly just dropping Bovin entirely. It's really going to depend on what changes they make. The PTR will drop soon, and I'll probably have a video out about how that already went. And I'll just play it by ear. You'll see on the channel what I decide on doing. I'll try and do my best to keep everybody in the loop. But until then, let's get back to Lowtidebovin and his journey to become the greatest Shaman shield tank specialization you've ever seen in your life. Coming back to this point, I realized I probably should have a little thing set up so you can see what I'm talking about and where I'm talking about it. I'll be covering talents, I'll be covering professions, I'll be covering the last few quests of Mulgore, as well as the hardcore achievement for killing Arra'Chea at level 11 that I did not get credit for because I deemed it level 12 before I turned it in. And after following all of that, I will do a quick recap at the very end about the last few quests I did that got me to level 13. And then that'll be the end of the video, and probably moving forward, a lot of them will be like this, with me just talking over the gameplay as I level, and unless something particularly noteworthy happens, I think this is probably the easiest way to ever mark my journey and talk about how I'm feeling about it and how it's going and how much I kind of enjoy playing Classic Era World of Warcraft, honestly. So currently, he is at level 10. Technically, he's at level 13, but we haven't gotten to that point yet, and that's a bit of a spoiler, but I wanted to talk about the talent build I'm going down. It's not something that's very common, or probably even really all that good. It's just a shield specialization thing. It's mostly just something I want to do for fun. I think a Maze Shield Shaman is actually kind of enjoyable, and I hope the extra survivability works out. I have Earthbind and Stoneclaw, so I think having that extra block chance will actually come in handy pretty well. Moving on from that is professions. All I plan on doing is skinning. I tried herbing and alchemy, and I'll be honest, it's just a lot of grinding. And engineering is very much the same way, along with mining. Everyone does mining and engineering. Everybody does herb and alchemy. Finding the mats for it is the pain. So I'll just stick to skinning and selling all my stuff. I may pick up leatherworking for the extra armor for a few levels, but honestly, I think it'll just be skinning and selling all the skins I can get. In Mulgore, I have pretty much everything done except for cleansing the last well and the harpies that I need to kill, due to the fact that getting Camp T and going to Crossroads to get my fire totem was actually a much better use of my time than to go get a shield, because I got a lucky drop with a combat shield, as you see right there. So Mulgore still isn't done yet, but it's almost completely finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Arra'Chea Fight, which was honestly a lot easier than I was expecting, considering it's an achievement on the guide. I did have a very bad first pull because of a cougar that pathfinded to me, but after running away, I was able to kill the Kodo with very much little effort, honestly. Min diff. It was super easy. He didn't stand a chance against the cow himself. So after handling Arra'Chea, I go and kill some bristlebacks to complete the quest over here. And on my way back, I decided to gather up my last two Sting level 12, and then I found a rather unique little weapon. So not only did I spend my entire life savings on a one-handed mace just to replace it 2 levels later, I will never financially recover from this. And don't worry, I'm gonna pay the price for buying that mace later when I go to train my level 12 skills. So I grab my last Prairie Alpha Tooth and I head back to Thunderbluff in order to train. And I can only train 2 skills, Purge and Healing Wave. I am poor. So after disappointing the top G himself, I decided to go get my new pair of pants, and then I began to make the Barrens Run. To be completely honest with you, this run always stresses me out, even if I'm not on a 1-life character. There's a lot of high-level enemies, there's a lot of Centaur that roam about, and there is a elite alliance patrol that kind of crosses the road every now and then. So I start making my run anyways, because I am a Chad Torn gamer, and honestly, most of them are already dead because there's a lot of people out at this time that were killing all the high-level mobs for me, so I really didn't have any stress this time. It's not nearly as bad as Wetlands Run. And on my way, I do encounter a very specific person who I strike an accord with almost immediately. It turns out there are other people who actually play this game that does use the save system and actually does respect the fact this is an RP server, so I strike up a little conversation with him. This is generally one of my favorite moments in this entire game, and it made leveling to level 12 so far completely worth it just for interactions like this. There's not a lot of people in this game that I've met that would actually start just talking to me randomly after running away from centaurs. I'll just let the conversation play out. It is honestly gold. Sadly, we passed Waves there when he went to turn in his Oasis quest, while I went to go pick up a few of the quests laying around, primarily the one to go to Thunderbluff and turn in the free stuff that teaches you about flight paths. I passed a level 1 mage on the way that looks like they're trying to make a duo with probably a Tauren Shaman or a Tauren Druid. I heal a few people, hoping for a buff in return because I can't ask for a buff, but I'll be damned if I don't try and get one. However, I am ignored, even by another Tauren. I quickly recover from my broken heart by starting the Fire Totem quest. And before I leave, I noticed that there was actually a keg right next to him. You can see the exact moment where I see it, and I come immediately back for it. That's because I've only ever seen this keg once before, and anytime I can find it, I always pick it up. I played Warcraft 3. I played Mists of Pandaria, kind of. I do like Chin. So whenever I find this keg, I always grab it. I'm not sure how good the quest really is. It's a lot of collecting, but I grab it anyways just because I can, and I start the quest. I won't be able to complete it for a while, but I have it now. After this, I have to run all the way to the secret fire shrine. Looking back on my footage now, I see I actually deleted the part where I actually talked to the troll, so all I have left is a footage leading right up to me actually getting up to the top. I don't know how that happened really, but I did go up there and talk to him to grab the quest, and he sent me to kill a Quillboar to get Fire Tar, and then sent me to get a Regent Pouch from the Burning Blade cave to the north of Razor Hill, northeast of Razor Hill. I grabbed the fire tar on my second kill, so that was a like 5-minute walk back for 2 kills, which took about a minute each, if that. So after another 5 minutes from walking all the way to Razor Hill and up into this cave, I get my Regent pouch on the very first cultist kill. I'm not sure what the drop chance is, but I find that kind of incredible. It's classic era WoW, so I really feel like getting the Regent pouch on 1 kill is like impossible. Nothing should have a 100% guaranteed drop chance in this game because Blizzard hates you. So on my way back to turn in the fire quest, I noticed this little rock thing. Nice little shortcut. Never noticed it before. Turn in the quest. Spend an ungodly amount of time trying to figure out how the quest worked. This is actually really depressing to look back on in hindsight. This is ×2 speed of me unable to compute what I'm supposed to do before finally realizing he gave me an item to drink that lets me see fire elementals. And I just gotta kill the fire elemental. It's simple as that. I don't know why it took me about 30 seconds to figure that out, which doesn't seem like a lot of time, but it feels like a lot of time. I also didn't turn off my fire weapon when I did this fight, so that was another massive W for me, as I just kept hitting him with immune attacks. But still, I get my fire totem, but I don't have searing totem yet, so I head back, turn that quest in, get the searing totem, ding to 13 on the way, take up my next shield specialization talent, and right after that I start reading a sealed official Horde documentation that's made with the utmost professionalism. It is truly remarkable that the Alliance does not think that the Horde is civilized. I mean, look at that. You can't get any more professional than a 1 sentence "looks good to me." After that, I go back to Thunderbluff to complete the flight path quest that I picked up earlier. And then I make some bandages, and then I log for the night. So that's where I'm at. Level 13 Tauren, existing. And I now need to just kill harpies, and then I'm done with Mulgore entirely. Oh no, kill harpies and cleanse the well, and then I'm done. And I'll be stuck in Crossroads in Barrens for the next about 10 levels, I think. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys then. I hope you enjoyed the video. All of them are probably going to be like this with me commentating over it, so hopefully you found it enjoyable. It's also my longest video yet, so sorry. Alright, I'll see you whenever I see you. Be well.